Hey guys, welcome back to BA TechWorks. Murli here. Today's video is part of the All About series, where we are going to talk all about drill throughs. Since we are going to deep dive into drill throughs, I'm splitting this into two parts. The part one, in part one, we are going to talk about what is a drill through and in which cases you will be using a drill through. More importantly, we are going to see the types of drill through. The first type being the report page drill through, where uh, you will drill through from one page, which is a summary, to a second page, which is the details. We will drill through from summary category to the details of that specific category. Within this report page drill through, we will also see about the standard drill through process, where you right click and do a drill through. We'll also talk about the cross filtering drill through, where you will pass additional information apart from the drill through field. So what is a drill through? Drill through is an age-old concept in BI, where you want to go from a summary to a detailed report, where in summary you have an aggregated information and you want to see the details of that category. So this the difference between a drill up, drill down, and drill through is that drill up, drill down basically needs hierarchy, and it just goes up and down the hierarchy into to view the details. But in drill through, you don't need a hierarchy. You can drill through from any column to a related column in a separate, either in a separate report or within the same report in a separate page. Also, one advantage of drill through is you can add additional information on the target page, which are useful for your reports. For the simple drill through, let's start by creating two pages. I've already created them, like two blank pages. One is for the summary and one is for the details. Let's start by creating a summary report, where I'm going to use the super segment and the sales by super segment. So this is going to be our summary report, and for the detailed report, I'm going to again add a table, and in the table I'm going to add the super segment, and I also want the segment, and I want the sales. And as I said before, we can also add additional information which would be useful. So I'm going to add, let's say I'm going to add discount band, I'm going to add the profit, and also I'm going to add the units sold. So this is my detailed report. So when let's also add a time period. So it's easy. So I'm going to add a quarter. So I'm going to say the quarter. So I'll add it in the beginning. Okay. So we have by quarter, we have the details. So now we are going to define the drill through here. So the drill through section is basically under the visualization, under our values. So we have we'll come to this cross report later, but now we have this drill through option. So we will switch it on, and we are going to add a field which is going to be used as a drill through. So since we have the super segment in our summary, we will be adding the super segment to this drill through field. So now it says used as a category and or summarize. So since this is dimension, we are going to use as a category, right? So now the drill through is set up, and you notice that the back button is already automatically added. So whenever you create a drill through, it automatically adds the back button. So to test it, let's go back, and then just you'll right click on the specific super segment value, and then select drill through and go to the drill through page. So now I selected MSME, and we got the results of MSME across all the quarters and all the segments, etc. Right? This is the standard drill through where you pass a drill through field to a report. So what if I want to pass some additional information? So I can actually see the specific information, not just by super segment. I also want additional information to be passed. So for that, that's where the cross filtering drill through comes into picture. So for that, let's add another, let's say I'm going to add a bar chart here, where I'm going to view the sales. I'll add sales, and I will add let's say discount band as axis, and for the legend I'm going to add the quarter. These are the fields we used in our details. So so I'm going to so this chart shows me by quarter and by discount band the sales in each of them. So now if I want to pass this information along with the super segment through the details, what we need to do is so basically whenever you add any visual, it is automatically cross filtering. So to verify, you can go to the format, and then if you select edit interactions, so you can see this report is filtering this report, and if you select this, it will not do cross filtering. Similarly, this one is cross filtering this report. So so we just need to make sure that it is doing the cross filtering. Once we had made sure that let's turn that off. Once we have made sure that both the tables, this table and the chart are cross filtering, so what we are going to do is we are going to select, let's say, discount band medium quarter 2019 03. I'm going to just select it. So this is going to cross filter this table, and now I'm going to select government, and then I'm going to do the drill through. So now I'm expecting the government super segment quarter 3 2019 and discount band medium to be passed to the segment details. So once I click here, you see we got government and we got the discount band medium and quarter 2019-03. So you can also see the filters here. So if I expand here, it says medium discount band and 2019-03 is the quarter. So this you can this is how you do the cross filtering with drill through. One important thing to note here is how the filters are passed. So we have selected the super segment as our drill through field. So whenever you let's say whenever I even though I select the private, and it cross filters this table, but when I do a drill through from here, I do not get the values from this chart, right? It just shows all the values, and the super segment alone is filtered by private. You can also see here. But when you as we saw earlier, when you select here, when you select value and then drill through from here, it actually passes the values from both the tables. This is because basically it captures all the filters that is applied to the table where the drill through field is present. So in this case, the drill through field is present in this table. So any filters that are applied on this table will be passed to the drill through page. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of part 1. Please check out part 2 video, where we will discuss about the second type of drill through, and the second type of the report page drill through. Thank you.